Any political party in power will try by all means to discredit the opposition, to disempower, discredit and destroy the opposition. That is a fact of life. Watergate scandal in the 70s in the USA, resulting in the impeachment of President Nixon. It was the same process. Let's destroy the opposition. That's what it is all about. That's what politics is about. So guys, so it is ZANU-PF will set out to destroy all opposition. It's so normal, it's so expected, and it has to be countered from the word go by the affected party. Saka, if Triple C do not address that, then they are fools. But coming back to the Tshabangu issue, the man articulated. Now, this audio is not addressing that. Argutiza, argutaura dzimwe nyaya dzisina musoro. Why is he running away from the issues raised by Tshabangu? Why is he running away from issues of tribalism? Why? Address those issues. Attack those issues. Prove Tshabangu wrong. Then we understand that Tshabangu is mischief planted within Triple C. But right now, as I see it, Tshabangu is not mischief. Tshabangu is not a plant. Tshabangu is a malevolent person who has taken a position against an injustice. And as far as I'm concerned, it starts and ends there. These denialists who are failing to address issues raised by Tshabangu, they are more likely to be the problem themselves. They're looking at truth in the face, or they know the truth, but they would really like to hide it. They think the Zimbabwean population are fools. They whose minds can be manipulated in certain directions at their whim. And is okay. We think Tshabangu has addressed issues, pertinent issues. Ngavapindure iwawo instead yokungobuda nekumuti the ZANU project. Kwandiri inini, that accusation of it is the ZANU and CIO project is bullshit. Even Tsvangirai, when he was still alive, I was never an MDC supporter anyway. I have never supported these. I did feel it at some stage like supporting MDC, but when I noticed their bakers, the white farmers, the white people, I do not support ZANU because of obvious things. But when Tsvangirai was still alive, Wakaita Congress, they undertook to have 2 vice presidents. At that time, Mangana vice president, Mama Kupe, decided to have 2 vice presidents. Ndichizointerpreta inini independently ndikati saka apa ndeko yakuitwa here futhi. Make sure that power doesn't go to a person from Matebeleland. Yakuitwa mu MDC futhi. Because kana kwakuitwa Chamisa vice president uyu Mama Kupe. Then I was proved right when Tsvangirai died. Chamisa seized power and he used the thugs to terrorize the poor women. I was still in Bulawayo. I remember talking to this Bulawayo Ndebele MDC ardent supporter who used to teach at our school. Because the way you people treated Mama Kupe, you sent little boys to shout terrible insults at a grown-up woman. What have you? What have you? Makambozona Kupi mimi kuti vafana. Some even younger than 8 children go and say things like that to a grown-up woman. Muchatanda bota winning election. That was 2018. And they didn't win. Claims of rigging come, I take them with a pinch of salt. They were not going to win anyway. Mnangagwa was popular then. So, really, Triple C should learn. Leadership should have a vision. You can't run the country on a tribal ticket. It's not worth it anymore. I am turning 66 next month in Anditi. But I don't believe in terms of Makaranga ndo ari superior, Mandevere ndo ari superior, Magorogoro ndo ari superior. No. I'm proud of my Tawara ancestry. Yes, I am very proud of it. But it doesn't mean I think wewe Mdevere you are nothing. It doesn't mean wewe Mkaranga you are nothing. No. You're just like me. Another of God's creations. In the right place and doing the right things. I'm happy for you. Politics of tribalism, Babu. You know, Babu, this morning when I woke up, I'm normally on my own most of the time. I just felt like, no. I really need to understand Tshabangu. Because up until this morning, I had only seen that video Yakaita for Voice of America, I interview and Ezra Chisa. So and I over a number of videos, downloaded them, and started listening to them. Right. What triggered it off? I am on Facebook in. I argue, I exchange information in my. Some people were kind of prominent. Vana Mazivisa, Vana Sindiso Mazivisa, this lawyer, prominent lawyer, Mbulawayo, Vana Ndaba Mloi, Vana Sizeba, and Professor Gacheni Pachaki. Ni Ngabuto Mabena show, I follow that. You talk show. Now, ndakatanga kunotisa mapostings anga akuitwa naSindiso Mazivisa kuti this guy ari kutaura manje kuti there was a posting yakati people are forgetting of the grand plan. People should go and vote wisely during the by-elections. People of Matabeleland should wake up. I'm reading between the lines up. Sindiso is actually endorsing Tshabangu. He's not condemning Tshabangu. Now, this is an intellectual. Yes, he tends to be heavy on tribalism, but he's an intellectual. You know, when you are talking to or analyzing my utterances, munari intelligent, you can actually pick it out. Then I picked out, no, Tshabangu Uyu appears to have a lot of support in Matabeleland within the CCC ranks and other common people. He has done the right thing at last. So I wanted to confirm with my calculations and my analysis are right here. That's why this morning I went on to Tshabangu full time. Kuvavanda pepuka kuma half 3. I was on YouTube, downloading, listening. Babu. There's no other conclusion you're going to come out with. Tshabangu is right. And he's made the right moves. And at the same time, unfortunately, I expose a stupidity, a leadership, a CCC. There are no match for ZANU-PF. One thing I can tell you, vanasiziva vachitaura mabig words avo, they are there for pecs, not representing people. There has to be an overhaul of the system. Kana CCC ichida kushanda. The vote yavakawina muMatabeleland, it's a protest vote. It's got nothing to do with popular support ya Chamisa. It's a protest vote against the ZANU-PF. If there wasn't that protest, wanga win. I was there in 2018 for school paid by King George Weah polling station. The polling officers, teachers of Pachkoreva, Ishtaura now at the end of it, always going to my ZANU-PF votes at surprise. We didn't know that ZANU has got so many supporters, Munome area, my eastern suburbs. Saka, he concluded that no, it's politics of tribalism again. Yakudiliwa nayo. Aina kwa inoswika. Definitely I know. That's why I was. When you sent me that audio, it triggered it off. These things I've been seeing and I've been analyzing. Chamisa kambonye pakati Tshabangu andimzi. Then this girl, Akabuna MDC, Chamisa is lying as usual. Tshabangu has been there since the beginnings. vakashanda shoulder to shoulder naChamisa. What is he talking about? Hey, yani nemamukadzi uyu, she's a ZANU plant. Tshabangu himself says, no, kubva inception, MDC was there. Been strong in labor. And I remembered him in because we clashed over labor issues. Ndikavabhita anyway. Vanga vasina ungwara. So because I was by 1999 ndava administrator with King George. These guys. These guys. But because now I'm going to analyze, ZANU is not imposing leadership as much as our new kids on the block are. And the EU imposing of leadership is going to be their downfall. A strategic ambiguity is a mask for a dictatorship, hiding a dictatorship, a dictatorial mind. That's what strategic ambiguity means. Ndotonga ndiri ndega, ndokuudzai zvekuita, ndokuudzai kuti itai zvakati 10 left 10 right. Doesn't apply in 2023. Babu, I haven't listened to the whole audio, but it's a monotonous record coming from the Triple C camp. Tshabangu, I have been analyzing, even this morning, I've been downloading my videos and my interviews at Tshabangu. Especially the first one, yandakaona pa Facebook, yakaitwa na Ezra Jesus man. Tshabangu made serious allegations. He talked about we have people from Masingo being sent to represent us here in Bulawayo. That's a very touchy subject. That's a very touchy subject because we are talking tribalism up. These people are not coming out to debunk zvakataurwa, whether it's a theory or it's a fact zvakataurwa naChabangu, kuti you are sending people from Masingo to come and take positions here in Bulawayo. And he was asked again, is it only Bulawayo that is affected that way? And he says, no, go to Manicaland. The same thing has happened. Vesema denialists who are coming out, they are not even touching on that. Meaning they are skirting the issue, they are running from the issue, which may mean that what Tshabangu is saying here is the truth. I'm beginning to see this. Tshabangu saw an injustice. And Tshabangu is actually an interim Secretary General. Because even before the recall letter was sent to Parliament, Chamisa had already penned a letter to Parliament informing the Speaker that you will only act on information from this office of the President of CCC. Meaning that he was preempting and he was trying to block. I don't think Kuti Tshabangu just came out of the blue. They discussed it at party level. These issues were raised at party level. But, okay, I'm going to be very tribal here. I don't know what you will think of me, but listen. My mother was Karanga in India. She came from Zimutu. My father, Mutoko, Ndrimbuja, and Mtoko. I did notice the cultural difference between the Kumisha Kwangu and the Karanga. There is pride, there is sneakiness, and there is Wejira syndrome. My father did not progress in life because anga achichengeta hama dzemukadzi. And they came and were kept and they didn't even contribute anything towards the upkeep yepamba pedu, but vachichengetwa vachishotesa machira. They are greedy, they are selfish. I'm not surprised that Chamisa wants to impose Karangas all over. Look at Chingi Munangagwa, he's already done that. Saka, these denialists were what, Tshabangu is not a CIO project. Tshabangu is a Matabeleland politician who has stood up. I remember I had a chat with Marula. We discussed politics, we inbox each other. Marula is strongly ZANU PM. And I gave him some ideas. I told him straight, Marula, fault yenye my politicians okumastebeland is that muno safeguarda zinzvimbo zvenyu muzanu instead of standing up. Now it's the same fault yaita ku triple C. Politicians from Matabeleland won't stand up. As soon as they get positions and perks, they won't stand up for who they represent. Only Tshabangu did this. That's how I see it. They are denying, saying he wasn't interim party general. So why did Chamisa 3 or 4 weeks before the recall letters come, why did he send a letter to try and block such a thing? One was now to discuss the race party level. These people, Chamisa is a dictator. Tshabangu stood up for his people and the other downtrodden people, downtrodden in major political parties. Kwandinobva inini kwamtoko kumudzi, we had a councillor from Masingo imposed on us until the problems started. Now no, tine vana vakafunda isisi, and he had to stand down. These people believe that they know they are cleverer than anybody. I am not buying this thing about Tshabangu is a CIO operative, what have you. They are denialists. They are even attacking Hopewell for giving them sound advice.